All right, let's go ahead and get this started very, very shortly. What's up, Killer? What's going on, man? What's up, Simba? I just bought the Devil May Cry collection and the latest Guilty Gear. Yeah, I know they got the latest Devil May Cry collection for a good price. How much you pay for it, Killer? What's up, Chris? What's going on, man? All right, man. Oh yeah, I got your message, Chris. You paid $4.49 for the Devil May Cry collection? Damn. I gotta make sure I send you that invite or send you the friend request when I get done streaming. Thank you for reminding me. So third day straight, everybody. Giving you a live stream. For what system is it on, Killer? Is it PS3 or PS4? So giving you a nice live stream for the third day in a row. As I promised you guys to bring you more live streams again. So, okay, I was gonna say that is a hell of a deal to get all of them. Hold on, man. Let me see what you said because I can't see it in the chat log on the screen. Really, man? Okay, I see what you said, Chris. I got you, man. So, crazy thing happened today. Very crazy thing happened today. Brother almost got into a fight today, man. Almost got into a fight today, man. So was on the way to work, and yeah, man, I was on the way to work. So I got on the bus, like I always do, normal routine. Get on the bus, minding my own business, and I sit down in the seat beside this guy, and this guy all of a sudden starts talking shit to me. Now, when I sit down in the seat, I'm not facing him. I got my back facing towards him, so I can't see him. And I'm trying to give people, I'm trying to give people their space. When you sit down on buses and stuff like that, I mean, you get people that flop down beside you and, take up all the space that you have. So, I sat in the seat, but I didn't sit all the way back. And then like I said, had my body turned so that way he had, he had his own space, and I didn't have to worry about being, rubbed up against him and stuff. So then all of a sudden, I hear this dude talking, and I'm not paying no attention because, like I said, I got my back turned, and I'm not facing him. So then all of a sudden, he's like, you hear me talking to you, bitch ass dude? And I look at him. I turn around and look at him. I was like, was you just talking to me? He's like, yeah, you the only bitch ass dude sitting right here, aren't you? So I just look at him again and I laugh at him. I did more than laugh at him. I laughed that man out in front of him. So I was like, all right, man, he ain't talking to me. And I turned back around and continue to keep minding my own. So as I'm sitting there cracking up or whatever, seeing all this going on. And I'm like, all right, let me just try to tune this man out until I get off the bus. And then, and just, not even worry about it. Now, it's two other seats that's behind me. One of the seats open up. I was like, let me move from right here so I can get away from this dude and hopefully he stops talking. No, negative. Was not the case. So I get up. I sit in the seat behind me. And when I go move and get another seat, this dude turns around, turns his head, looks at me, and is talking more shit. So I'm like, okay, let me put in my headphones so I don't have to hear none of this garbage. So as I'm putting my headphones in, I plug them in my phone, I start putting them in my ears, and then all of a sudden, this man reaches over and tried to snatch my headphones. So then that's when, to me, oh fuck. That's when shit got really that's when shit got really escalated. So at that point, I'm telling this dude, I was like, look, man, look. I was like, you got one more time to do some shit like this. And then eventually, the bus driver ended up kicking him off the bus. And, the bus driver was like, nah, man, you good. You all right. You didn't do nothing wrong. You just minding your own business, so you straight. So I'm sitting on the bus, man. Heated as hell. Like, my blood was boiling for a good 20 minutes, man. A good 20 minutes. So then eventually, the dude, he get off the bus. I'm still on the bus. I get to work. And so I'm just sitting there, like, just trying to calm myself down when I'm at work and, trying to forget about what happened. This is when I realized that something was mentally wrong with the dude. This is when I realized it. He came into my job on more than one occasion and was literally within arm's reach of me and did not recognize me whatsoever. That's when I sat back and I realized, I was like, all right, something's not mentally right with this dude. But he was about to get fucked up. Oh, he was about to get fucked up, man. I mean, that it was about to get ugly. Like who's that rapper? Bubba Sparks? When he got that song called Ugly. Dude, it was gonna get real bad, man. Real bad. If I didn't sit there and compose myself, if he had laid a hand on me, I would have been a rap. I wouldn't have been going to jail, I'll tell you that much, because it would have been in self-defense and I wouldn't have got in trouble. So I would have been straight on that end. But I wasn't even worried about myself. I was worried about what was going to happen to this dude, man. See, that's the thing about going through stuff like that. Like, people think that when you're not actually trying to fight somebody, that you're scared. It's not even the fact that you're scared. Like, you know what you can do, and you know exactly what can happen to somebody. So you're in fear of what's going to happen to that person.
Know what's going on. Kidman, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What have you got for me?
The good news is that I located O'Neill, and he was able to get me on the trail to find Lily.
That's great.
Bad news is that Union is literally falling apart around me, and it's mostly populated by corpses.
So that's the thing
and
about that, man. It's just like
that psycho I told you about, the one with the powers he shouldn't have. He's got Lily. I'm getting ready to.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Tell me about.
That was the way my day started off.
I'm sorry we didn't have time for a briefing before.
That was the way my day started, man. And that was before I got to work. But other than that garbage, man, I was good. I was straight.
So this is the computer O'Neill was talking about. Let's try that password.
So, other than that, though, man, like I said, my day was good. It was real quick. 5 hours went by faster than you know it, and I was at home. But then once again, remember I told you guys about the SNES classics that came in at my job, and we only had 3 of them, and I didn't have money to get it. Come to find out, we got another 3, and what happens? I don't have money to get it. Pissed, man. Pissed. Especially when I seen it was 3 at my job, man. So that SNES Classic will be gone before the weekend is out. It'll be gone before tomorrow's out. The SNES Classic. Like, the NES Classic and everything is cool. Hold on, say that again, Trey. I thought you were going to say you finally were able to get it. Whatever, man. I'm pretty sure I probably can order it off of Amazon, but you know, I get a discount in my job for anything I pay with cash.
Seems like things didn't go so well down here either.
So it'll be it wouldn't be that much cheaper. It'll be a little bit cheaper, but you know, still the fact of me not being able to get it when it's like right there and I can, you know, get it and take it home and not having to wait for a long period of time. Just nice to have that convenience.
Could this be the whole map of Union? Used to be so huge.
You know, I probably would have to go that
There's
route
still
though
so many
eventually,
parts of human in
and
here.
get it off of Amazon. That's probably the route I would have to go, more than likely though. But enough about me, man. How was y'all day today? What's going on with y'all? Good to see all you guys again. You guys scared because of the main menu? Why would you get scared because of the main menu? Like I don't remember what's so scary about the main menu in the first place. So you gotta refresh my memory, Keller, as far as what's so scary about the main menu that had you scared and before you even started playing the game. Yeah, I watched the full story mode for Dragon Ball Fighters as well. You know, it's a lot of games I want to get, man. It's a ton of games I want to get, but bills come first, man. Got to be an adult in a situation like this. It sucks being an adult sometimes. I mean, it has its perks for the most part, but it does suck at moments, and this is definitely one of those moments. All right, that just takes me back to where I had already came from over there. Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done, brother. Trust me. I wish it was that simple. I wish it was that simple with a lot of bills, but real life don't work like that, man. It ain't that easy. As much as I would want it to be. What's up, Passion? What's going on? Yeah, all right, man. How you doing? How you feeling today, Passion? How was your day? But I was just actually just thank you, Dylan. Or Dylon, whichever way you want it to be pronounced. I was actually just watching some of Max's stream because he was playing Dragon Ball Fighters and was playing like some online matches and stuff. So I mean, I played the beta, and you know I went through the training of the beta. The game is very solid, man. The game is very solid. But I mean, as I said before, with any fighting game, man, you gotta play and you gotta get reps in. You gotta get a lot of reps in order to get better at it. I'm glad to see that, Passion. And how you doing today, darling? Or Dylan? Not Dylan. The hell am I talking about? Man, this gun is powerful as hell now, man. Since I got it maxed all the way up. Yeah, I totally agree, man. I think Arc Studios did a hell of a job with Dragon Ball Fighters. They did a hell of a job with that game. I mean, I had a good feeling about it from when I seen the trailer. I think it was E3 when they showed the trailer. So the fact that that game, you know, lived up to expectations, I'm not mad about that whatsoever. You know, I'm glad that that game turned out to be as good as I think it was going to be. You know, now the biggest thing as far as like, you know, the biggest releases now that we're waiting on is Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't wait to see something else about that game. And then, you know, we all know about the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I'm dying to get my hands on that. And what's the other game I'm thinking? Oh, The Last of Us 2, of course. That's a no-brainer. And then I'm trying to think of what else. It's that new Walking Dead game. That shit looks nice.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency.
So I think we're gonna have a good year, man, of video games. The 20 what's up, Howie? I think we're gonna have a good year 2018 of video games, man. It's gonna be a hell of a year to be a gamer. Hell of a year to be a gamer. I think it's still going to be good, man. I mean, I wouldn't frown upon it. Yep, Death Stranding, God of War. Tell you, man, 2018, brother, is going to be a great year. A great year. I will tell you this much, Trey. As long as this Walking Dead game isn't as bad as the one that came out on PS3 some years ago, the one that had Daryl in it, Daryl and Meryl, because that was garbage. That was straight garbage.
Emergency lockdown deactivated. Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by.
Let me see what you said, Trey. Hold on one second. I have a question. Can someone judge a game if they never played it?
Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system
Okay.
reboots.
What's the example that you have, Trey? Because to me, in my opinion, you can't properly judge a game unless you played it. Like, you have to play it in order to judge it. That's the only way that works, in my opinion. Like, you gotta play it. Like, you can't give a review on a game because you've seen cutscenes and you've seen gameplay footage, but you didn't actually get your hands on it. Like, playing the game and watching, come on, man. What are you doing, Aaron?
Security annex emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Hold on. I talked to a friend the other day and said Resident Evil 7 is in my top 5 RE games, and he was like, "You never played it though," and I was like, "True, but I watched 4," and he said it's not the same because I didn't play it myself. Yeah, that's a good point there, man. I mean, that's not necessarily a false statement that he's making. Because you can watch, I mean, it's like I said, it's different when you're actually playing it versus when you actually watch someone else play it. Fuck. Man. Okay. Let's get rid of your ass real quick. The fuck out of my face.
I hope that's it. Need to conserve ammo.
I didn't do too bad that time around.
System reboot complete. Emergency lockdown fully disengaged.
I think a couple of my shots could have been better, but I think overall it wasn't too bad of a little shootout there. Let's go this way. I mean, but I mean, I can understand where you're coming from though, Trey, because I mean, you sat back and watched me play the entire thing, and so you experienced it the same way that I was experiencing it. So I can understand why you would say that. So I can't necessarily fault you when it comes to that. And however, I mean, I think Resident Evil 7 is different in this case because you don't necessarily have to play it because basically while you're playing it or while you're watching playing it, you're seeing it in the same eyes as I'm seeing it, and it's not like it's not the same. Like I think in this case Resident Evil 7 is different. And I can say that you don't have to necessarily play Resident Evil 7 to come up with that opinion. I think the only thing about it is like when it comes to someone that said that they don't like the first person style of RE7, it's where I kind of disagree with them. That's when I'm like, all right, well you have to actually play it yourself to see exactly how it is, because watching a video or watching someone else play it versus doing it yourself can sway your opinion as far as the way that you look at it. So in a case like that, I can understand why that type of statement will be made.
Jesus, the smell.
But I still agree with your statement, though, man. I didn't think, going into Resident Evil 7, I didn't think I was going to come up with that opinion as far as putting it up there as far as one of my favorites of all time. Like I really didn't think I was going to put it up there like that. But it's like I said, man, the storytelling and the way that the story comes together and the way that they did the game overall, way surpassed my expectations. Like I thought it was going to be a decent game, but I didn't think it was going to be that damn good. Yeah, man, I'm right along with you there, Dylan. I'm definitely holding I'm definitely still holding hope for a Resident Evil 2 remake, which they announced. So I mean, hopefully they just still stick behind that announcement and continue to make it. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they make some type of announcement other than them saying that they was going to make it, and we know how that shit can be, where they can announce it one time and then all of a sudden it'd be a totally different outcome. Now they didn't make an announcement on the RE 20-year anniversary day. They just they made an announcement on. I just remember that official YouTube video that they said that they were remaking it. Yeah, I wasn't. But see, the thing about that, Trey, is that I wasn't going to get myself all wrapped up into a frenzy about it. Because just when you think that they're not going to do anything, and that's the thing I'm thinking about too, Dylan, is the fact that, well, unless it's different, a different staff of developers, where they can still work on the Resident Evil 7 DLC, and also
So this is the dreaded gas leak, huh?
and
Thanks,
also
O'Neill.
work on the RE2 remake.
Never make it through without this thing.
And that's why I'm being
Flammable. Damn.
that's why I'm being patient as far as with this Final Fantasy VII, because it's not like they took that same game and just remade the graphics but kept the gameplay the same. Like, it's a totally brand new game in a sense, man, because the fighting mechanics are not the same from the way they used to be. So that's why I'm not going to really get too upset about it. I'm not going to cause a big fit about it. I'm just going to remain patient and just and you know, let it happen. You know, I just pray that, you know, that God still allows me to be on this earth when that day comes, and so that way I can enjoy it in its full glory, and be happy about it, man. Because when that game drops, it is going to be absolutely great. And I can honestly say that I have that faith that that game is going to be well worth the wait. Yeah, man. Because I mean, the statement that they make as far as, you know, tomorrow is never promised. So, you know, every day that I wake up, you know, I'm grateful to God that He allows me to wake up every day and, you know, take another breath. And so, you know, you never know what can happen, man. You never know what can happen. Like, it's wild. Like, here's the wild thing, man. So, when I started at my job, and it was this guy that worked in the mobile department, and I had seen that man literally like 3 days ago, and this happened like a couple weeks ago. But I seen that man like 3 days prior, and I came back to work from having a weekend off, and I came back to work just to find out that he had passed away. His pancreas had exploded. It's shit like that, man. So, you know, I'm not saying it in a manner to say that, you know, that I'm going to be gone from this earth, you know, tomorrow or something like that. But I'm just saying that, you know, when that day comes, you know, I would at least, as me as a gamer, and I'm not even thinking of an aspect as far as, you know, like living on this earth. But all right, Killer, I got you, brother. But me as a gamer, you know, I want to be around to see a lot of this stuff come out. You know, I want to be living when a lot of this stuff comes out. Exactly, man. Exactly. You gotta be like the fact that I have seen. Think about this, dude. Like, I was born in '83. All right. When I was younger, I was playing Atari. I was playing Atari 2600 when I was younger. The fact that I've grown up from seeing the Atari to seeing the Nintendo to seeing Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, all these systems that have came out, to the point now to where, like, the gaming aspect for myself is drastically different from when I was younger. And I've been blessed enough to see all of this transpire. Like, I don't take stuff like that lightly, man. Yeah, man. Exactly. So, you know, I'm just happy, man, that me as I'll be 35 this year, man. Me as a 35-year-old man has been able to see all of this go on, and I've been blessed enough to be in, you know, I can't say I'm in great health, but I'm in really good health because I've done a lot of stuff to keep myself in that position to see a lot of this stuff go on. Yeah, Atari with the joysticks, Passion. So it's just crazy. It's crazy. And I totally agree with you, Dylan. Oh, and welcome too, man. I I don't remember seeing you in the stream before, so I just want to say welcome to you, too, Dylan. And I much appreciate that, Trey. I much appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that that is with me through this journey of what I call YouTube. Knowing how crazy YouTube and shit is right now for some people.
Hopefully that did something.
So it's crazy though, man. Cause we had this conversation so many times, man. We've had this conversation so many times. When I first started doing YouTube, I honestly, like real life speaking, I didn't think anyone was going to really like me as a YouTuber to say, because of the simple fact of me being so chilled and being so laid back and reserved, and I'm not extra loud, extra hype. You know, that's just something I'm really, really excited about. And I'm more of like, you know, the chill, laid back type of person, or, you know, personality and stuff. And I think it shows when it comes to a lot of my games or a lot of my videos, and just you know, the type of vibe that I give to you guys when it comes to the live streams per se. However, I would always, you know, I always take claim to this as far as me being one of the realest people that you could ever meet, man. One of the realest and down to earth, cool people that you could ever meet. And, you know, I take great claim in that. And, you know, that's just how I've always presented myself. And I don't want it to be one of those things of like, you know, you see me in a certain way on videos or in live streams, but when you meet me face to face, that is something totally opposite, or, you know, or I like an asshole towards people. Like, that's not the case. That's definitely not the case. Like, I have a tendency of being socially awkward. that is true. And, you know, the shyness will come out somehow, some way. But eventually, that shyness, that shy wall kind of breaks down, and then you know, I become a lot more comfortable when it comes to people, or, you know, to a lot of people, and then it kind of goes from there. So crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy on how this YouTube has totally made me think otherwise, man. And then that's when, you know, I always heard that statement, like it's always an audience for somebody. And I thought that statement was bullshit. I really thought that statement was bullshit, but that statement is true. It's very true. I think a lot of people get this perception like YouTubers are supposed to be really loud, hold on, let me see what you said, man. Your thing kind of popped up short in the chat, Dylan, so give me 1 second. Let me see what you said. Yeah, it's one of the things as far as with social anxiety when it came to me. Mine came from being teased pretty much my whole entire childhood. So that's where my social anxiety came from. Like, it wasn't something like I was treated or I was sheltered or anything like that. I wasn't sheltered at all. I definitely wasn't sheltered, but it just came from me being picked on and teased pretty much from all of my years at elementary school, going into like my first year in middle school, and then after that it didn't happen anymore. But it had such an effect on me that it, pretty much affected me growing up when it came to a lot of stuff. So that's where my social anxiety comes from. But eventually, I mean, soon, slowly but surely, it starts to go away and it starts to fade away. And that's the way to do it, Trey. Um, and so that's where it kind of happens for me, man. But I'm glad you look at this, that you look at this channel passion as like your second family. Like that says a lot, and I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Uh, Yours came from the one kid with a red head, curly afro, in a white trash town in Ohio. Well, man, here's the thing, Dylan. Since this is your first time in the streams, man, just know that whenever you come here, that you can chill, you can relax, you can talk. If I see the message, I'll respond to it. If I happen to feel like I had overlooked the message, I'll pause the game. I'll pull it up on my phone. Until we get to a point to where it's going to be hard to kind of keep up with the chat. But as long as I can actually see everything that's being said, you will always get a response from me from whatever you say. So keep that in mind, man. Don't ever be afraid to say anything. Don't be afraid to say what's up. Because here I want everybody to be feel like they're part of a family, and everyone get along, everyone can come here, have a good laugh, and take whatever stress away that they've had from that, from whatever type of crazy ass day that they had. And that's where I feel like my job comes into play, is to try to make it as chill and laid back and enjoyable as possible. Hold on, let me see what is being said, because you see how this pops up kind of crazy up on my screen. So let me see this real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, definitely expect some weird comments, for sure, like Passion said. And Trey, you do have your tendency in saying some crazy shit sometimes, man. You've had your fair share of comments. You haven't had as many, but you definitely had your moments, brother. I got you, Trey. Don't worry, man. So once again, man, once again, Dylan, welcome, brother. Glad to have you part of here. It's crazy how you guys use me as like a relief, and the same thing I do to you guys, because I go through a lot of stuff sometimes, to the point to where I need to, I need you guys to
Here it is.
where I need you guys to kind of help me get through the type of crazy ass shit that I've had going throughout the day. And I use you guys, and of course I use my wife to kind of help me get through some stuff, and to keep a positive outlook and positive thoughts. And that's just what we do here, though. But then I think the other thing about that too, now I'm thinking about it, and I And I'm thinking about something that Trey said a while ago, where he said not only is the stream chill, but he was, and this is off no gay shit. Just clear that up right now. But he was saying the sound of my voice also is relaxing. So I can understand that that's the case as well too. I won't ever forget that you said that though, Trey.
Was that door there before? What the hell is this?
It's a shooting gallery,
it's a
sir.
chance to test your skills. Step right up and try your luck, detective.
This is insane.
Let's do this real quick so I can get out this little part.
Pass this up. Steady your hand and put your shooting skills to work. No need to worry about ammunition in here.
Yeah, I had to, man. I had to make sure that I was clear. Because if I didn't make sure it was clear, then there definitely would have been on some a pause moment, for sure.
You're the best around, detective.
Yeah, I had to clear it up though,
Nothing's ever
man.
gonna keep me
Because
down.
if I would have just let it fly like that, then I would have caught all types of shit without clearing it up. All right, let's go ahead and I think we might have enough to get to unlock the last little bit of abilities, and I think we'll be fully upgraded. Oh, really, Passion? What's got you considering joining the National Guard? Like, it's got to be something that made you think about it, or it was a thought that ran through your head for a while. Let's see what we're looking at. So I think this one is all good to go. Let's go with fire rate for sure. Let's go ahead and get that all done. Definitely where you coming from with that, Passion. But is this something that you thought about for a while, or is this something that just happened to pop up recently? Yeah, you're right about that. You're definitely right about that part. And I think let's just go ahead and do this here. Get that one fully stocked. And I think I'll be alright with the other ones right now. So I got another early day tomorrow. I work from 10 to 5 tomorrow.
Have to stop meeting like this.
And for anyone that is a wrestling fan, you got the NXT TakeOver, which is tomorrow as well. And I will tell you this much, for anyone that's a fan, don't expect Royal Rumble to be great. Shit, I still need another 10,000 more? So I'm looking forward to watching NXT TakeOver tomorrow. Royal Rumble, I'm not really looking forward to, but we'll see what the hell happens with that. But yeah, definitely weigh your options or weigh the pros and cons first, Passion, before you jump into doing that. Because I don't want you to do it and then, you know, have instant regrets from doing it. Because I have friends that, you know, were doing military at first, and then, yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the case too, Passion. That's the sad part about it. But I've had friends that did, you know, Army and Navy and National Guard and stuff like that, and it wasn't the way they wanted it, that they thought it was going to be, and then they instantly regretted it. So, and it was only because the same thing, they didn't weigh all the pros and the cons. That shit didn't bother me none. I ain't make a big deal about it.
This must be City Hall. Gotta stop this guy and save Lily.
All right, everyone, we're making some progress. I can understand that, man. I can understand that. I think some people, of course, everyone has their own style of playing this game when it first came out. I was about to say, I hope this damn thing isn't,
It's him.
I realized Passion missed the whole story of the guy on the bus. Oh yeah, you did miss that, Passion.
Shit! What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I just realized that she did miss that too.
Not sure I'm ready for this. I can't turn back now.
Almost got into a fight, Passion, earlier today on my way to work. That's what basically happened. Some idiot tried to start a fight with me for no damn reason whatsoever, and come to find out this dude wasn't mentally right. So yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah, just you wait, asshole.
Is this that boss, that damn boss I don't like fighting? It is that boss fight. It is that boss fight. Alright, so go ahead, assemble together like fucking Voltron. Yeah, I'm alright, Dylan. I'm good, brother. I remember the first time I fought this boss, I was not looking forward to fighting this person, man. It's alright, Passion. It's alright. Oh, shit. She run too fast. Shit. How did that shit miss her? Yeah, her laugh is real disturbing, man. Man, you got no faith in me, Trey? Really? You feel a gruesome death coming on? You have absolutely no faith. I told you about doing that before, man, as far as doubting me and my skills, brother. You should know better by now. Yeah, that shit hurt, don't it? She got burnt up. Oh, I'm good, brother. No need for a secret entrance. Her ass is dead. Well, I don't think I'll be doing that though, Passion. I think I'll pass on here's a tip, head to the far left on the building and run secret entrance, bunch of supplies. I'll go that way. I'll definitely go that way. Let me get all these supplies from in here first. I'll definitely head in that direction though. I appreciate the tip. Go ahead and pick up all these things I need. That's a good thing about having that crossbow. The crossbow abilities completely maxed out, because it definitely adds that extra stuff that that helps out a lot with getting rid of these damn enemies, man. Oh yeah, let me grab that from you. Oh, I got what I need. I got enough to get that last ability unlocked. It does seem like that's the case, don't it, Trey? I'm excited to see what happens in the second half of the season. I would say I'm more excited for this to come back than last year. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, and I'll get back into doing the reaction videos for the episodes of The Walking Dead. Oh yeah, you're not lying, man. It's all back here. Not lying at all. Alright, let's go around the other side. We gotta get you on the news. That shit was wild, man. That shit was real wild. Like, I wasn't expecting to be on GMA. That shit was crazy, man. Alright, cool. We got that. And let's go to this side. See what we can pick up real quick. When I did the reaction for The Walking Dead from when they was revealing who got killed by Negan, and it was crazy because like right after I had posted the video, I had got a message, not really a message, but a comment from it was like "Good Morning America" something, and they was like, yeah, we want to use your video in our compilation reaction for The Walking Dead, and we'll give you full credit as far as, you know, in the video, so on and so forth. And I was like, all right, cool. You can go ahead and do it, even though I wasn't banking on anything happening. Hey, yo, how do you get on this side, Dylan? Because I never actually did that before. Shoot the barrel? Okay. Cool. Appreciate it, Dylan. Damn. Did it ever clear that shit up? And I honestly didn't think that shit was real, man. I did not think that shit was real. And I think I woke up that day and I think I was supposed to go to work, but I couldn't make it to work. So I'd still happen to be up, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I was like, didn't GMA say something about using my stuff in the video? I was like, all right, well, let me see if this shit is actually real. And then right after I had cut on the TV and they was about to go to commercial break, and they was talking about The Walking Dead, and I was like, whoa, well, maybe this shit is real. And then next thing you know, there's my video. I was like, ain't that a bitch? I was like, ain't that a bitch? Stunned, man. Was absolutely stunned. But see, here's the other thing though. Here's the other funny thing. It wasn't just on GMA, man. That shit popped up in videos on Facebook and everything, dude. Like, it just wasn't GMA. That's the wild thing about it. So it was just a crazy time, man. A crazy time. So that's why I have to, I mean, not just that, but you know, I had to get back into doing the reaction videos for The Walking Dead anyway. But you never know, man, the type of opportunities or the type of doors and stuff like that open up. Man, Dylan, you was not lying, brother. It is a shitload of supplies back here. I think we're good to go. Yep, we are good to go now. Just seeing something I've never seen before, man. I appreciate that again, Dylan. You can avoid the boss entirely by going through that door. Okay. I will definitely make sure I remember that, man. Because it would cut off the amount of ammo that you're actually using if you don't have all the abilities unlocked. So that shit does help. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's go ahead and switch this gun out to the silencer. There we go. Not trying to be making a whole bunch of noise. So let's see, man. So yesterday we learned that that his partner didn't die. His partner's still alive. And today I've seen a whole, or was shown a whole new path of getting through that boss. And what else? What else we're gonna find out playing this, doing this playthrough again. All right, there's nothing else over there. Hold on, you said before you head into the theater after you destroy the paintings, head back to O'Neill in the beginning, major Easter egg. Okay, will do. I wonder what the hell else I could find out that I didn't know.
Who's there? It's okay. Harrison, right? I'm not one of them.
Who are you?
Don't worry. O'Neill sent me.
So after I destroy the
I thought I was
paintings,
the only one left.
all right,
I'm looking
I'll
for
make sure I
the
head
core.
back to O'Neill.
Where is she? Is she here?
Second floor, the stable field emitter.
Emitter? Forget about that. I'm here to find the core.
You must turn on the emitter. It will stabilize the environment. Without it, Union will completely collapse. Then the core won't matter. Turn it on. It will affect his power.
His power?
Yeah, I'm shocked about that too, Trey. I didn't think it was gonna be that much stuff.
Use it to turn on the emitter.
I'm not going to pass it, Trey. Don't worry. I gotta destroy the paintings before I can even fight. Before I can fight the dude. Yeah, I know you can do that too, Dylan. That part I did know. I didn't know about this other Easter egg though.
Another team member down. Wish I could have gotten more info. Don't worry, Lily. I'm still gonna find you.
All right, give me those shotgun bullets for sure. Need those. And let's see what else we got over here. Take that. And let's go ahead out this door. I don't remember what was over on this side. Go ahead, give me that one so I can replace that. Thank you. Appreciate you just checking, brother. Much appreciated. All right, that's just the main entrance. Nearly nobody figures that out, and if was even in the first game. Yeah, I know. It's like that with a lot of games, man, where you don't figure stuff out because it's not something that sticks out. Like you have to. I think the game that was famous for doing that was Arkham Knight. Like a lot of ways that you solve the Riddler challenges, you had to really think about it, and it could have been like the simplest thing, but the way it was done, it was really really good the way they implemented it all together. All right, let's go ahead and head to this other boss battle. Huge and hilarious. Okay. Now I'm definitely curious to see what this Easter egg is. You know, if we don't get a chance to get to it tonight, then we will definitely get to it tomorrow. That's for sure. So I don't know how far I'm gonna get into actually destroying the paintings and stuff, but you know, if I'm able to get through both of them, and you know, I'll make sure I get to O'Neill before the night is out. So hopefully we're able to do all of it all at once. all in one stream. Hopefully so. Alright, something else that I'm missing, which
What's
is
this? This camera's so
arm.
old. Must mean something.
Will you ever consider playing this on classic mode? Probably so. Probably so. I just know that shit is going to get difficult and frustrating as shit. That's the only thing I know is that it's going to get really frustrating.
Fine. As long as it gets me closer to you.
Like, I kind of look at it in the sense of, what's that? Resident Evil 7 and playing on Madhouse mode. And how the very beginning of the game, as far as when you got to fight Mia, got extremely frustrating and difficult because of how many goddamn shots she takes to the damn head, man, before she finally falls out.
Ugh. Who comes up with this stuff?
I got to play the Telltale Batman game eventually at some point, as far as season 2. I played through season 1, but I didn't.
It's ticking.
But I didn't play through season 2. I haven't played no episode of season 2 at all. What you mean, Dylan? I bet, man. I bet. I'm not surprised by that. All right, there we go.
That's Lily. This guy's playing with me.
Yeah, that sounds about the type of response that he would give. That shit kind of scared me for a second. I have one more update and I can play Guilty Gear, and this had 9 updates. Damn. How long has the updates been taking, Killer?
This one is perfect. Naturally so. It is my work, after all. Death preserved on silver nitrate. Like a fly in amber. Beautiful.
Since you can't have any skills or upgrades, no using a bottle whenever you get grabbed, no OP handgun, and no awesome stealth. God damn. Man, I had to you gotta really sit there and play that game, man. Like, I played Fortnite to an extent. And it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I can't sit back and continuously play it, especially that 99 Alive game mode, because that shit takes forever. Some games, man, it could be 30 minutes just for one game.
Another one. But what's he after?
And it get to a point to where like that shit takes a lot out of you. Like to sit there and play one match for about 30 minutes and to like really dedicate yourself, that shit takes a lot of time. It's funny because most females are getting mad at some boys for posting about their Fortnite victories on social media too much. Really? When the hell did you see that at, Killer? Alright, I think we are getting close to the boss fight. And like I said, if I'm able to do the destroying of the paintings, then cool. If not, then we'll have to save that part for tomorrow. But I still got a good, I would say 30, maybe 40 minutes of playing before I got to get out of here for the night. So I hope that you all have been enjoying yourself in the stream tonight. I'm not going to forget, Trey, trust me. If it's the Easter egg, I'm definitely not going to forget. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Fashion.
What are these things?
The best things are worth waiting for. Take your time, and you'll be here tomorrow to remind me. Well, I appreciate that, brother. I think we should get to the point to where we don't have to worry about waiting until tomorrow, though. Either way, you'll get a stream from me tomorrow. So that's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. That's definitely a guarantee. In a sense, it does. As far as the way that they pose, it does kind of remind you of the nurses of Silent Hill. Nah, they're not gonna move, man. They stay still. They're not moving. Don't worry. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up all these little goodies as well. And there's no need for me to pick all that stuff up. I'm good to go there. And now we got the boss fight. Let's go with
Authorization required. Please connect an authorized terminal.
Terminal? Must mean this communicator.
Restart sequence initiated.
Alright, hopefully this boss fight isn't as complicated as the first time I fought against her.
You've been searching for me.
How long does it take for your stuff to update, Killer?
So I have come. But wait. It's not me you seek, is it? No. It's the girl. I should be offended. But how can I be? You're not the only person who wants her power. There is another, one far more deserving. One who can offer rewards you could never imagine.
Yeah, so I'm not skipping it. I'm letting you guys see this part.
Fear radiates from you. It's beautiful, but not yet finished. I am Stefano, and now you are my art.
Son of a bitch!
Meet my beautiful Obscura.
Restart sequence.
Damn, really, man?
Sequence will complete in 90 seconds.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
I didn't put on my headphones so I can actually hear where she's coming from. Alright. Yeah, probably so. But we'll run into it. Thank you. Oh shit, I got the wrong bolt.
Just have to hold it off until the emitter starts.
80 seconds.
Shit.
60 seconds.
I don't mind using all of my shock ones because I still got my explosive arrows that I can use.
50 seconds.
Shit. I did not hear no such thing, killer. Where are you? Yeah, you're right about that, killer. You're not lying about that, man. Alright, come on out. Where are you at? Alright, so it shouldn't take too much longer to get rid of, to end this boss fight. Where are you at? Come on. I totally agree with you there, Dylan. Alright, that takes care of that.
Stabilization procedure complete.
So all we gotta do is just craft some more of the
Saved my own ass.
some more of the
What am I
electric
supposed to do now?
bows,
He's gone. He
and
didn't leave Lily here.
not too many more of the other
Should give
things,
Kim
but I
an
think the
update
electric
about
bows
this.
is what I need to definitely craft to get more of those.
Shit. Maybe I'll get a signal outside.
The first time I fought that boss, she wasn't hard, she wasn't difficult neither. But it just makes it a lot easier with having upgraded abilities and fighting her. So playing this shit on classic mode, I can only imagine how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be with a lot of this stuff. Let's go ahead and use that. Place that with the other one. Thank you very much.
Can't believe these bastards used Lily like some kind of science experiment. And then they have the nerve to send me in to clean up their mess? It's like some kind of sick joke.
All right. So is anything else going on with you guys as far as like what you got planned for the weekend? What's going on? I didn't stream the entire first playthrough completely. I did start to stream it in the beginning, and then I had a period of time where I wasn't able to stream, so I just went ahead and played it on my own. So you'll catch some of the reactions as far as what I initially started streaming in the beginning. You'll definitely be able to catch it.
Son of a bitch still has Lily.
Your plans for the weekend, Passion? What about yourself, Dylan and
square one again.
Killer, Trey? Anyone else is watching that's not saying anything?
We've reestablished contact with the marker agent, Kidman.
About time. Patch him through. Sebastian? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman.
Finally. Are you all right?
That psycho is still on the loose in here.
I feel you on that, brother.
Turned on the emitter, and that seemed to
Ain't
slow
got
him
shit.
down,
I got you.
but he got away. And he's got Lily.
Just chilling and beating all the DMC games. She's gonna be a minute, Killer. You're gonna be playing that pretty much all day to beat all of them because they're not short games. That shit is long. It only got longer as the games came out, like as each installation came out.
I'm so close. I can feel it.
We want to find her just as much as you do, Sebastian.
Yeah. Sure you do. Don't want your precious experiment to fail. It would be a real tragedy to waste all that time and money.
I was speaking for myself, not Mobius. I spent a lot of time with Lily during testing.
Hopefully you don't get no crazy
She's
rain
a good
though.
kid. I don't want her to suffer. I know things are bad, but I have faith in you. You've got to stay focused so we can save her. Together.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Thanks for the pep talk, Kidman.
Don't worry about it. But right now you need to figure out where he took her.
He said his name was Stefano.
Stefano. Copy that. I'll see what I can find out and send it to your room.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll check in with O'Neill. See if he can help me locate this psycho.
Sounds like a plan. Let me know if I can be of any help. And
For the weekend. It's supposed to rain for the weekend, Passion? Is that what you're saying?
Good luck.
Thanks. Gotta figure out where he took her. Think I might have just figured it out. Not doing a very good job of hiding. It's almost as if he's taunting me.
Did you know DMC was supposed to be RE4, but it
Just have to
strayed
find my
too
way
much
there.
from the original materials, but it was scrapped so the developer
O'Neill,
for a
it's me.
change.
I see the stable
I didn't know that,
leader
but I'm
is
glad
back
that they
online.
went in that
Please
direction
tell
and
me you
changed
found
it
the core and you're
and
on
made
your
it
way
a
back
different
here.
different
Sorry.
type of game altogether.
That lunatic still has her, but I think I have an idea of where he went.
Yeah, I
You know
see
what
it.
game I wish they would actually
Picking up the signal again, but now
make
it's
another
coming from the
installment
theater in the other part
is
of town.
Onimusha.
Right.
That was a good ass game, man.
Through the marrow again, I guess.
That was a really good
May
ass
need a little
game.
guidance here.
I'm on it. Looks like turning the emitter back on stabilized some passages there. Exit D5 looks to be the one closest to the theater. I'm not totally sure what you'll encounter down there, so watch your back.
At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Chapter 6, On the Hunt. I did know that actually took 3 spare tires to get RE4 right. Well, you know, Onimusha did get a a 3-parter, but I always wondered, like, I got to look that up as far as what happened with, like, you know, why they stop making the Onimusha games. I think that game was primarily underrated. I don't think a lot of people give that game credit for just as good as it actually is. Personally, that's just my personal opinion about it anyway. Like, if they ever made that, as far as like release that on and put it on the PSN store, I would actually buy it and I would stream that shit, man. Oh, and a tip for the second encounter with the fleshy Voltron: the shotgun works best exploding all of the heads. Okay, I'll make sure I remember that too. All right, let's go ahead and get this last ability, and then also let's go ahead and craft the shock bolts. Yeah, I heard that it was bad too, man. And that sucks if that's the case. Okay, I think I got enough of that. I rarely use a sniper rifle because I feel like I don't necessarily need it, especially at this point now.
Back again, Detective?
Alright, go ahead and give me that last ability. There we go. Stick it in my veins is the trophy I just got. Why the hell would they make... Oh, shit.
Congratulations. You're as good as you're going to get. Now you can stop gathering up all that green gel.
There's no point in you going back here now. Fucking fireworks and all types of shit, man. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it still is. It's a lot of keys that I gotta find in this game, man. That's going to be another trophy that you get. I feel like I just came from here. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I did come from here. I'm tripping. Big time. Yeah, trying to find all the keys is going to be hell, man, because they're probably definitely well hidden in places that you wouldn't even think to actually go and search. It's like trying to find all the little crack packs and what's that, GTA 3? That's or the hidden packages, as they say, that's hidden all throughout the city. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to sit there and find all 100 plus of those crack packs, man. Would kill the hell out of me. Alright, there's no point in me going through and looking at the
This must be the passage O'Neill was talking about.
the other things. Is already found every single one of those too. Did you know it's harder to physically find copies of Guilty Gear than Blaze Blue? I'm not too surprised about it. Trust me, it's complete BS where they are hidden. I feel sorry for people who made the guides. Yeah, because they put in a shit ton of hours in actually getting the content together to help people try to find the stuff for the individuals that don't want to sit there and find it on their own. It depends on the game, Trey. Some games I don't mind the digital download because, you know, I really don't shop at GameStop anymore. I haven't actually bought a game from GameStop in a minute. And you know, it is nice to have that ability to you know, want to read or re-download the games that you want to re-download and not having to go back to the store and buy it again. So it's a catch-22. Some people like to actually get the hard copies of games because they want to have that case. And then you got individuals like myself where, honestly, real talk, it don't matter to me. Yeah, I don't make it a big deal. Like, you get people that want to collect the steel book edition of a game and stuff. Like, for me, it don't do shit for me. Like, collecting steel book editions of video games and stuff, because I mean, I don't think it's actually going to be worth that much money getting steel book editions of games. I do got the revolver, Dylan. I just haven't used it yet, but I do have it. think it's one other gun that I don't have, if I'm not mistaken. But I do got the revolver. Wasn't trying to do this, but whatever. What are you doing, Aaron? Shoot better, please. Thank you. I forgot I had just unlocked that, so I'm not just wasting ammo on stupid shots. Oh, it did seem that way, but I don't think he meant it in that way, Trey. But I don't think I have it then. It might be the gun that I'm actually missing.
This stuff.
Oh yeah, you know I got you, Trey. You know I got you, man. You know I got you. Unless it's a game that I know that you all may not enjoy, then that's the only time that I really don't want to restream it. Because actually playing through it and seeing it for myself. Like, if I don't get an enjoyment out of replaying it again, then I know that you guys are not going to enjoy actually watching it. So, if it's one of those things that I enjoy replaying it, and I know you guys are going to like it, then I got no problem in actually replaying it.
A secret society abducted Lily and staged her death? Do you realize how crazy that sounds?
But it's true. Why can't you understand that?
I know it's hard to accept, Myra. But she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
But I have proof. Look.
Myra, you're obsessed. You need rest. Once you get past this...
Alright, sorry guys, I didn't want to sit back and listen to all of that. Basically, he was telling his wife that she was crazy for thinking what she was thinking, but she was saying she had proof that their daughter was still alive. The same chapter as the O'Neill boss fight in the Creepy's lab. The section where you get the brain chip is where you get it. Okay, you gotta let me know exactly where to get it from on that part.
Good God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
Appreciate it, brother. Looks gnarly. I haven't heard that word in a long ass time, Trey. I don't want to get killed on purpose, man. You know another great thing they did with this? The music, man. The music that they added into this to get the to get the tension level rising is the other thing I commend him for in this game. Because that part is much better than it was in the first one.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
I agree there, sir.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, that's true. Oh shit, my aim is off. Almost got killed there. You almost got what you wanted, Trey.
I thought this place was supposed to be fucking stable.
Almost got what you wanted, Trey. This game is much better than the first, in my opinion, DJ. It's much better than the first. Yeah, it's worth the game. It's worth the praise that it got, man. You know, actually playing the game, and once you get used to the controls and everything. What's up, Caleb? What's going on, brother? Once you get used to the game and the controls, then it's definitely warranted for the reviews that it got. You know, when you initially play a brand new game. Yeah, I know, right? You're right about that, Dylan. Well, let me know if that is any good for you, Caleb. Man, I'm not thinking about no damn PS5 no time soon, man. Not even close.
Lily.
Yeah, you thinking way into the you thinking way into the future, brother. I think a lot of people, including myself, are excited for Black Panther.
You're Mobius, right?
Shut up! Don't say a word. You're not one of us.
No, I'm not. Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You're lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
What? No. Who told you that?
Turn around. Do it slow.
You're Yukiko Hoffman.
How do you know my name?
I told you. They sent me in here to find my daughter Lily. The core. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
You do?
What are you talking about, Trey?
Questions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
Right. The team psychologist.
I have to use whatever tools I have to survive. Combat isn't my forte.
Seems to be a running theme here.
Sorry for pointing my gun at you. So they're sending independent contractors
Oh,
now?
really, Trey?
That means things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members?
I have, but the only one I've found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization?
The big emitter's back on, but this place is still falling apart, and I think it's all because of this psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union, and can manipulate this place at will.
That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms, but in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed
I'm not going to skip the dialogue so you guys can
The
actually
psychopathic
see what's being
personality
said.
type using
So,
Lily
and I don't want to
amplifies
interrupt
power.
the dialogue neither.
This is the worst possible
So
situation.
that's why I'm not saying anything right now.
Shrink. Any suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. They don't care about people, only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important to him?
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
I'll keep that in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then.
I'm glad
It's
you're
right
liking Guilty Gear
just
so
in the
far.
next room. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I still feel like there's more to this. Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
Oh yeah, man. Always appreciate a good story.
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth too, until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do that?
It only gets better,
Monsters
Trey.
do you work for?
It only gets
I know
better.
it's not
Trust me.
right. But
As
consider
it gets
this.
deeper into the game, it
Lily's
only gets
probably
better.
less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah. Maybe. But what will happen when I finally find her?
Don't worry. She'll believe the evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of STEM, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
Unfortunately,
No, we're not near the
psychopathy and
end.
sociopathy
We're not
are
near the end
incredibly
at all.
difficult to diagnose correctly. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact that this one was
When they get
able
done
to
talking, I'm
fool
gonna tell you how long it
us,
took me to
he's
beat it the
obviously
first time
enjoying
around.
self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the Beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that. In that case, the person in question was the core. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here. The dissolution of Union. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
He mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
Got this game in midnight
There's only
release,
one thing that could be
and
more
played it
powerful
for a
than the
little,
psychopath in
for
me.
literally 24
I'll need
hours
to do some
on
research before I
Friday
can
on
commit to the
Nightmare
deal.
mode, the first time through. It took me a little over 20 hours to beat this game. So yeah, the game is not short at all. Like, this is a multiple, when I mean multiple part playthrough. Like, unless you want to sit here and watch someone stream this game for 20 hours nonstop, other than that, this is definitely not one of those games of where someone can actually sit down and play it straight through and be done with it quickly, because it's not a short game, man. I don't think there's anything else in here I need to get. But let me just check one last door. So think about it, like each playthrough that I've done so far has been at least over an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. Yeah, you get your money's worth, man. You definitely get your money's worth. Let's see. Okay, this is the D5. And the fact that this has the replayability of playing more than once is what actually adds to this. But yeah, we're not even close to the end. We're not even halfway through the game yet. Because we still haven't even fought the first boss. Like, first major boss. We fought a sub-boss. Or 2 sub-bosses, but we haven't even fought the one major boss yet. I can't disagree with you there, man. I was excited for this game when I seen that it was announced during E3. So I was definitely waiting for this too. Yeah, like I said, man, Arc Studios has done a great job with their fighting games though, Killer.
All right. The theater. I'm coming for you.
What else am I looking for? It'd be a good thing to see, man. Let's go ahead and back that shit up. Come on, run. Run, so you can get the sneak kill. Thank you. And I will take that axe from you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, where are we now? Let's go ahead and head to the theater so we can find these paintings. And then from there we can go and destroy them and then go back to O'Neill and find out what this Easter egg is. So this part I might try to get through as fast as I can so I can get to the Easter egg part and find out what it is before, you know, the stream is over.
Damn it. Lily's inside there.
You did not appreciate my beautiful Obscura's performance. Perhaps this one is more to your liking. Listen.
No! Somebody help me!
I'm preparing my greatest work yet, but you are not worthy enough to witness it. Not until you learn to respect my art. Listen to their screams, the echoes of my work.
Respect art, huh? Time to put Hoffman's theory to the test.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and try to get through this as fast as we possibly can. Try to make this as fast as possible. No, not gonna go that way, so let's just do it like this. Let's just go through. I know, man, I know. I may not need it, man. I may not need it. Oh, fuck. Just run away. Yeah, no, that's the thing I remember about her popping up at random moments as well, too. Shut up. And all that damn noise. As long as this other one over here is gone, I should be okay. I do notice she does run back and forth from one of these little sections over here. Yep, there she is right there. I think one painting is in here. And then the other one is back on the other side. I control her vibrating like hell with her heavy ass footsteps.
So this is his art? It's just a photo. I'm gonna stab the shit out of you.
That's the funniest dialogue that he had the entire game. I'm gonna stab the shit out of you. All right, let's get this key.
Don't cry. You're becoming art. You shall be part of my obscura.
It's a fighting game, Trey, made by Arc Studios.
Clay. Softer than marble, it really is the perfect medium.
You're absolutely right about that, Dylan.
Oh, I can't concentrate like this. A sculpture doesn't need a tongue.
Come on around. Thank you. My night's been good, Caleb. How's yours been? Shit. Be quiet. Come on, run after me, please. Good to see that, man. Glad your night's been going pretty good. You know, I wish I was able to stream for another hour, but a brother does have to wake up in the morning to be at work at 10. So that's why I want to get as much of this done in this stream as possible. So that way we can all see the Easter egg together. Oh shit, I thought he was about to see me. Oh shit. Alright, takes care of you. And all the rest of them. Let's go ahead and destroy this painting. Alright, so this will take care of the first one.
Well, there it is.
Nope, can't go that way. Can't go that far down, so let's go. Shit! Shocked myself. Wasn't trying to do that, Sebastian.
Okay, Hoffman. Hope you're right about destroying these things. Here we go.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to finish the whole game in, like, you know, one sitting, but I definitely want to try to get to the Easter egg part before I end the stream for the night. Like, that's my main thing. Because like I said, we got so much more to go, man. I know we got so much more to go, so that's why I'm not even tripping about how long it's going to take me to complete the game itself. Let's go ahead and hit her with this regular bolt that's going to burn the shit out of her. Get inside, thank you, and just let her burn like Usher. I'm pretty sure that shit is hurting. Get out of my face. I wasn't thinking about that, Trey. You was thinking about that. All it took is just 2 shots from that arrow, and she was done for. I'm good with that. I'm definitely good with that. Oh, fuck. Not this dude.
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Dylan, that I probably wasn't going to need the shotgun because because when you upgrade the bow or the regular harpoon arrows, it adds the part of them actually adding the flames onto it.
Damn, he's gonna get mobbed.
All right, let's help this man out.
Maybe I can get the jump on them.
Just unnecessary stuff, man. But we'll do it.
Hey, you over there! You gotta help me! Come on, man! I know you can help.
Let's change that to the electric. Takes care of all of them. Get your ass down. Is that it for all of them? Well, there's a few more.
There's more of them! They're coming from over there!
I will draw them over here. Come on over. Yep, that's the way to do it, man. Clean. That's the way to do it. Very little ammo used. Got him the fuck up out of there.
I didn't think anyone would come.
You're from the search team. How did you end up here?
I was looking for something.
And what would that be?
Look, it's dangerous out here. Come to my safe house so we can talk.
Lead the way.
Come on.
I would say I got through that pretty impressively, in my opinion. I think I got through that damn good.
Come on in. They can't get in here. Thanks again for helping me out. I'm Sykes.
Sebastian Castellanos.
Castellanos, huh? I've heard of you. You survived the Beacon incident, right?
How do you know that?
I'm a STEM programmer, but I've got other skills too, like hacking information systems. I know all kinds of things that nobody else knows, not even other members of the team.
Then you know who it is.
I can understand. It took me a minute to get through it too. Not 30, but it took me a while.
But if you can't help me with that, then we've got nothing else to discuss. Good luck.
Hey, hold on. We might still be able to help each other out.
This better be good.
Tell you, man, when you upgrade that the shock bolt completely and how it travels through different, like, multiple enemies, it makes it so much easier to dispose of them when you have that
all right, I'm all ears.
that thing of being able to stomp and kill them when they're stunned.
I need to restart a server inside the mirror. It should be easy enough as long as none of those freaks are around. Here's where it's located.
I'll do that later, sir. I'll do that the next screen.
What's in it for me?
You do that for me, I can open up all the locked supply caches for you.
And what's in it for you?
If you get the server on, I may be able to find another way out of Union.
There's really a way to get out of Union?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it a try. They've lost contact with STEM. We're totally cut off. If we don't find the core, we're all gonna die in here. Unless I can figure a way out.
How is that possible?
Yes, man, you're totally right about that, Dylan. I was trying to figure out if it was a way for me to burn the actual big piles of bodies, so that way that you know, that stupid multi-head looking monster wouldn't pop up. But without the matches, you can't do shit.
I can give it a shot. Look at this place. It's breaking apart out there. I'm surprised anything is working. But then again, Mobius probably turned it off themselves. They've got all kinds of emergency protocols in place.
And you're questioning the almighty Mobius?
Hey, I don't mind being a grunt. But the moment I become expendable, well, that's when I start to look for the exit door. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So, you gonna help me out or not?
Alright, so we got this first one out the way. Let's go ahead and get to the second one. And get back to O'Neill. Alright, so let's go ahead to the second painting. And I got so many of these herbs, man. Yeah, I got the full-length shotgun. I think I got it equipped. Yeah, I got it equipped. Appreciate you making sure I had it, sir. Which way to go? No, I don't need that. Alright, let's go this way. Because I remember where the second one was at, and it was right back here. Where she's going to run out of nowhere. Out of the cut. Shit. Let's go around this way. There we go. And right in here. There we go. Don't need none of that. That's the herb. And weapon upgrade parts. I don't need to hit that machine because it's going to give me the green gel, which I don't need now. And there we are.
Let's finish this.
Now this one I hated a little bit more because of me having to sneak past that fucking boss again. I mean, you know, gratefully I didn't have to actually sit there and use unnecessary ammo, and I got to put my headphones back on so I can hear where she's coming from. What's up, Soup Mike? How you doing, man?
All right. This should get me close to that art. Shit. Maybe I can sneak by it.
You trying to set me up, brother. I'm not going to do that, man. It wouldn't sound right to me reading it. I know you are. I'm just gonna call you Mike for short. Fuck, man. Fuck. When she get to running and shit, man, it throws me off. Come on, hurry up and get there. 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 Go, 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 go. There we go. Got through that shit fast.
Hopefully I'm done with those things for a while.
That didn't take no time. Wow, that's crazy, man. All right, let's go ahead and find out this Easter egg, and then that will be it for the stream for tonight, man.
That's both of them. Should have done the trick. Better head back to the theater and see if I can get in.
I forgot which exit O'Neill was at, though. I guess she doesn't run out because I had killed her. Okay. Cool with me. I'll worry about the key to next stream tomorrow, Dylan. How have you been liking the Monster Hunter World? Where is mirror, save points? No. Safe house, pretty. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about it, man. So, you know. Alright, Killer, take it out. Take it easy, brother. Enjoy your game of Guilty Gear tonight. It was the one I was just looking at, right, Dylan? The fountain, okay. All right, Dylan, take it easy, brother. Unless you were saying peace to Killer. Gotcha. Alrighty. Where are we? Oh, not that one? Okay. Is it this one? Over here? Okay. And okay. All right. Can't go in that way. Just make sure I'm going the right way. All right. All right, I think I'm going the right way. Yep. I think this is the only thing that I wasn't feeling as far as having to go back and go through all this stuff again, to go through all these doors and stuff like that. Sometimes I don't mind the backtracking, but then sometimes it does get a little bit repetitive, just depending on the game itself. I went the wrong way. Unless... I totally forgot how to get up there. Did I go to the right computer? Yeah, I know, right? I know.
Seems like that worked.
Well, not reporting back to Sykes.
Guess I should go back to Sykes.
Yeah, I think it's the right direction too. It's just, you know, when you're going from one thing to another, you just want to make sure to be on the safe side. Shut up. Making all that noise. to the door. Yeah, I believe this is the right way. But we'll find out. Yeah, I know, and that is funny, Trey, because Resident Evil has a shit ton of backtracking, and sometimes that can be the most irritating part of Resident Evil. Okay, I'm going the right direction. But once again, it just depends on how the game is. Like if the game isn't entertaining and sitting back and doing all that backtracking, that shit can be tiring, man. Tiring and repetitive. Wrong way. Man, yeah, this is a long ass truck to get back to O'Neill. But we shall find out what it says. I'm gonna take your word for it, man. Yeah, they got them here for a reason. They wouldn't put these enemies here if it wasn't for a reason. And you go back to mutilating the body, which is already dead as shit, not moving. All right, here we go. Almost there. Told you we was gonna be able to get back to him in this playthrough on the stream and not having to worry about streaming tomorrow and trying to do it. Oh shit. Fuck it. I'm not about to fight you. To hell with this shit. Reload your save once you get there if you don't want to walk back. It's all good. I don't mind walking back, man. What I'll do is that I'll walk all the way back and then I'll start the stream tomorrow so that way you guys don't have to sit here and go through all of that all over again. That's the way to go about that one. Alright, here we go. It should trigger on, it should trigger once you talk with O'Neill. Okay, I got you. All right. Where are you, O'Neill? Workbench. I think that's it back there. Yeah, that's it back there. I've pretty much killed all of the enemies in this area. So if it seems like stupid empty, that's the reason why. Because I went through and tried to get as much gel as I wanted, as I needed to get the to unlock all the abilities. So I took it upon myself to actually go through and try to kill basically all the enemies as much as I could. What the hell's over here? I don't know what the hell's over here. Yeah. I can understand why you got that concept too. It makes things a lot easier when trying to get back and trying to pick up all the items that you're trying to pick up. That way you're not dealing with enemies. All right, here we go. Let's find out what this Easter egg is.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
I'm in the middle of some serious shit right now, O'Neill. I could use some help out there.
No way.
Are you kidding? Do you know how long it took me to come back here to talk to you about this?
You could have just called, you know.
Are you coming with me or not?
I told you I wasn't going to leave this place. It's fucking evil out there.
That may be, but there's evil within, too.
The fuck?
Whatever. I'll take my chances in here. See you around, Sebastian.
Okay, you're right about that, man. That's funny. The way they turn to look at the screen. Okay. Okay. You was right. I give you that. You were right, man. Terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and do as much of this as we can. And then that's gonna do it for me for the night. You was sure? You wasn't sure if it was going to work? Why was you so unsure about it? I mean, I would hope it would work if you would have me run all the way back that way. Alright, can't do nothing else with that. Can't do nothing with that. I can do this one. I can do this one. Okay, so that's all I can do. Shotgun is fully upgraded. Oh wow, well I'm glad it worked because it would suck to have to go through all of that and it didn't. So I'm glad it did work. Alright, so we're good with the crossbow, we're good with the magnum, and we gotta get the assault rifle and the sniper rifle and then the other gun. Alright man, well that's it for me, man. Yes, I do play Telltale games as well too. So that's it for me. Good, almost 3-hour stream, so it's been fun chilling with you guys and talking with you guys tonight. I will be back tomorrow with another stream, and we'll pick up from where we left off at. So like I said, I'll run all the way back off stream to where we actually go to fight Sebastian, and then that's where I will actually pick up the stream from there. So thank y'all, man, once again for joining me. Appreciate it, Dylan, for joining me this time. Good night, everybody. Have a good sleep, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. See you all later.